Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays DragonLoop. In our previous episode, we made some headway, we got deeper into the forest area. We've picked up a new spider tank ability, which I'm very excited to experiment with. There was some more in this previous room. It's a new day for me, so forgive me. Yeah, okay. We can't go that way because there's that thing in the way. Gotcha. Back up to speed. Damn, I was hoping to be fancy. Nope. Haha, fancy. Nice. Ichor bag increase. Love that. Oh, almost forgot. Forgot about those. Wow. All right. Can you tell that it's a new day? I'm shockingly rusty. I don't think it's actually like necessary for me to. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Beads +1. All right, noted. Let's heal ourselves a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we have to understand this. Gosh dang it. Those little babies are honestly like the bane of my existence. I really appreciate that there is a little bit of wiggle room on that. I'm not totally sold on the way that like you have to sit there and wait for it to line up. It feels kind of clunky. There we go. Jeez. What? That doesn't seem right. That feels like a bug. Alright, we're just gonna go. And it's possible that that's like an exit. Huh. Nice. Getting plenty of beads. Love that. Got ourselves a shortcut. It feels like a bug, but at the same time, I'm looking around and I'm going, is it? Where are we at bead-wise? 7? Alright. I'll hold off for now. I'm actually tempted to take off one of these HPs and trade it for damage. I'll hold off for now. A little bit of survivability won't hurt me. There we go. One more bead. Very obvious secret. Oh, nice. Been a while since we've gotten one of those. Ooh, okay. Boss. Or dragon room. Very technological, which I was not expecting. Fuji. What's he doing here? He's supposed to be at the top of the tree on day 5. Something's off. Alright, Fuji. Shit. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're gonna restart in the corridor because we picked up enough beads that we can actually do this. One more SP, but more importantly, one more attack. I'm actually really tempted to hold off on this because we're now, like, this is a relatively easy place to get back to. Like, obviously, like, we're here right now. Yeah, you know what? Since it's a new day for me, I've been playing for 9 minutes this morning. I just don't feel like doing a boss right now. I'd rather jump around, warm up, you know, all that stuff. So let's see. I also want to, like, expand my possibility space here. So, let's unlock you. So now we've got that attack option. And we'll unlock you. So now we've got that Uru attack option. That pretty much covers us as far as money goes. In terms of summons, we've got 30, so we could invest in this guy, maybe? We haven't, I mean, we basically got the sword and then said, cool, done, sold. Which I should really not do. I should be experimenting more with these, but I'm really happy with the sword. Like, the sword feels like it works really well for me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and invest in this guy. mostly just to free up space in the Icar pocket. We'll go ahead and invest in this as well. Yeah, I just want to... It's less about trying to find power-ups to deal with Fushi and more about just, like, waking up and get more stuff. I mean, I haven't even finished my coffee yet this morning. So, let's see. What's some stuff that we know we can do we haven't done yet? There's stuff over here that we haven't done. There's a time thing over here that I don't really feel like we're hurting for. There's stuff down here. Let's actually do that. Let's go down to Irontown and see if we can figure out what's going on with that. Irontown. Boop. Because there's stuff over to the side of Irontown that we've seen a few times and haven't been through. I forgot until just now that we got that ability. Alright, so... So we still need like super ups in order to be able to climb that, which is fine. I get it. Still don't have a way to get through this that I'm aware of. Damn. This might not be much of a loop. We never did figure out how to get through this. Like, it feels like there's something just like right there, and... But I'm hitting my head on something, so like... I feel like I'm missing some critical, obvious piece of information. I don't really want to go through this again, to be honest. I don't think I realized that we could cancel out of that with a dash. That's actually great to know. Oop. Oh, okay, thank you. Locked in on the next day. It's kind of interesting that they have you like go into what is essentially a one-way valve. You can only go in, and then you still have to like confirm into this next day. All right. So I think that even if we go through, the water will have risen too much for us to get through these areas down here. But I'm gonna try anyways. Oh, got stuck on that corner. That's a classic physics-driven platformer bug, is getting stuck on the corners. Just little variances in, you know, how the floating point math works out for how big something is, how much space it's taking up, means that it's really easy for stuff to register as being a blocker when it's not. Oop. It's actually pretty nice that we can swing that now. Alright, here's where I wanted to check out. I don't think we can actually do this. It's just too far. Yeah. It was worth looking. Just barely enough. And that has to come from the other side, yeah. Unfortunate. So like right there, like we're in this now, and now we have to confirm it into this space, which is a little strange. So from here, can we do anything? I don't really think so. Took me until just now. Spider. We can get through that. So let's time map. Here we go. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. This time system, the 5-day thing, has really grown on me the longer we've played. Anything up that I need to do? I don't think so. I think we're good. It doesn't really matter. Yep, that's the pattern we needed to get through that. This is the spot that I honestly like really struggled with before for no good reason. I'm gonna do it again, aren't I? Come on. I'm gonna go ahead and call this guy. Thank you. Yeah, we did it. I'm amused at myself. I talked about switching out my charm loadout and just didn't at all. Let's see, which way do we want to go? Okay, so there's a time spot up there. This thing seems static, so that's a no-go. You're joking. I got myself killed, which is particularly unfortunate because that's going to spit us back up all the way up here. Maybe I do need that health. Oh well, it's fine. We're getting money. We're getting Ichor. What? How did I miss? Game was just so incredibly generous with its hitboxes there. Alright, so there's our move forward bit. What's up here? Okay, that's an exit. I don't know why that didn't work. Lasers are doing more damage than I think they're doing, which is, you know, that's a sentence that I just said. Alright, Ichor back, hell yeah. I imagine that at some point... Ooh, interesting. Are we near another boss? Oh, is this gonna also be a Fushi spot? Son of a bitch. Tell you what. We're actually gonna go to that time bit, because I want that for fast travel purposes. Not that I think this will really actually... Like, I'm betting that going to that spot on different days has different results. So going to it on day 3 will have like a boss fight or something, whereas going to it on day 2 would not. Still don't know what this little crane looking thing is. I'll be interested to see what that shakes out to be. Let's see what's over here now. Okay, we've got quite a few things, it looks like. Another bead, excellent. Okay. Another bead, excellent. I don't know that I entirely trust what I'm seeing here. All right, we need more ups. Which means we need some juice. Got any regular enemies? Yes, perfect. Really? I am in the space I think I'm in, right? Huh. The map really gives these away. Wow, that's a lot of ichor. Shit. Very nice. Halfway to another elu. That would be quite nice. Come on. Heal myself here. Good. Yeah, vastly too suspicious. Alright, cool. More soul holding capacity. And some free souls to go with. Alright. That was just silly of me. Ichor max +5. Do we think that the crane that we saw, that's going to be like maybe a, maybe that's going to be like a boat? What's in these petri dishes? So strange. Huh? What? Wow, who are you? Why are you following me? Exactly the same reaction as before. You scared me. Are you investing Gia? How do you know? Huh? Isn't this G? Yes. Oh, I still need more time. I haven't found any solid evidence yet. I thought you said all the evidence was inside the big brain tank. Huh? Why would I say that? No matter. That brain in Nevada is just a piece of art. Unless it's not. Let me check. Oh, seriously? So that's how it is. Ah, I don't believe it. But this is biosynthesis experiment. This could be the evidence we need. I have to get a look at that brain. To reach the brain tank, we'll need to pass through the corridor. I'll head there now. You should come too. Maybe the secrets of this place are hidden inside it. Ah, okay. To reach the brain tank, you'll need to pass through the corridor. I'll head there now. You should come too. Maybe the secrets are hidden inside there. Alright, so... I like the background art here. It's cool. Nope. Very poor timing on my part. Whee! Do I want to go ahead and heal? Yeah. We're now hurt enough that I really should. Beads. Hitting all the wrong buttons here. She is a mad scientist. She may have planted traps inside the brain vat, but right now we don't have any other clues. Even if it's Pandora's box, we have no choice but to open it. I'll activate the brain in a vat, but when the time comes, I'll need you to help to operate the massive machine. Go through the corridor ahead and reach the brain tank. You seem very certain that we need to go through this specific corridor. Of course, it's the only way I can activate the brain vat. All right, so yeah, okay, cool. We've technically been here before. Another reference point in time. Very cool. Heart machine, start brain. Okay. I'm a little tempted to duck out into the soul realm and spend some cash and some ichor, just cuz. What are we looking at on the bead situation? 4? That's not really very much. That said, a little bit more health wouldn't hurt me, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend a few beads on the moon knot here. I am gonna go to the soul realm just to empty out my pockets a little bit, even though we've got tons of room left in our pockets. And then we'll just come right back to this spot. We did get another egg, didn't we? Okay, so you're that. Maybe I'm misremembering. Trying to give myself plenty of wiggle room on making builds that like really lean into something, you know? There we go. That's what, about half, I'd say, of the eggs unlocked. That's good. All right, and we can invest in you. And then I think that's all we can do. Yeah, because everything requires 30 or more now, so cool. Hey, another bead. Nice. Alright, we'll go right back to that exact same spot. Mouse is back. Dawn of the 4th day. Hold on. Did that bead tip us over? We could get one more SP if we wanted. I don't really feel like I'm even like registering SP as a limiter. Whoa. What are you doing? Damage to me like a jerk? Alright. The brain is twitching. Something feels off. It's a gigantic brain in a vat. Of course something feels off. What's happening? Brain. Really feels like there should have been a sound effect right there. Whoa, okay. those can't be damaged, which feels kind of bullshitty. Wow, we got wrecked. All right, so we've learned we can't attack the thingamajigs. You're kidding. The little ads got me. That does not feel good, honestly. This is not a terrible run back, but it's not no run back. At least our combat rating is doing okay. Come on. Shit. Alright. Not totally sure what to do about that. Shit. I didn't want to be doing a boss fight this morning. Alright, we trigger it. I think we got it. Another phase? No, okay. Whew. Whoa, that vat almost crushed me. I'm sorry, it went berserk. Let me look at it. We're in luck. The data inside the brain is still readable. Have you found anything? Yeah? What does that mean? Or is that corrupted data? Wait, this brain vat is stuck in an infinite time loop. What? How? There seem to be a lot of those going around. Do you know anything about this one? According to this person signed a contract with Jia and transferred his consciousness into a virtual dimension. They repeatedly simulated various events to search for optimal solutions. For example, going back to the day before a train bombing to search for the bomber over and over and over again. If he didn't find the bomber, he'd loop back to the day before the explosion? Correct. Are we looping back in the same time? Could he be the reason we're trapped in this loop? Huh? What are you talking about? Only his consciousness loops back to the day before. No one else's will. Oh. So is he still stuck in the loop even now? No, it seems like his final mission failed. What happens to him now? I have no idea. There's no data for that scenario. I need time to organize this information. But why would Jia run an experiment like this? The whole setup is a bit terrifying. Yeah, and a bit too similar to our own time looping situation. Black pattern. Oh, the temple, let's call it, that we saw earlier had that symbol on it, didn't it? Elect, persistent spirit, a stationary familiar that shoots electric rings. Oh, okay, cool. Master spirit, Terry collect 12 spirits is the achievement we just got. Neat. But why would Jia run an experiment like this? The whole setup's a bit terrifying. Yep. Okay, cool. So, yes. Okay. Yeah. So this is going to be a reference point in time going to the temple actually later than we went to earlier. So we'll be able to find out probably this video if I'm right about how this works. Day 5 Gear Fort as opposed to Day 3 Gear Fort. Interesting that we have to loop around on ourself like that. That's actually super cool. And the water's very high, yeah. Man. Even though I know that there's a lamp post coming up, I was like, if I die here with full heals, I'll feel so silly. And then I'm going to assume Fuji's going to be in here. My mouse is here too as well. Oh. Oh, are you Jia? Yeah, you are Jia. All right. It's been a while. Huh, I guess. I mean, yeah, long time. Do you remember who she is? Not at all. You're Jia, right? Wait, how did you know that? Who else could it be? My memory has been all kinds of fuzzy lately. What a coincidence, mine too. I was just thinking about something I'd forgotten. What did you forget? It's gone again, I can't remember. Your Oro, he looks strange. Huh? What do you mean strange? Strange weird or strange different? Hey! Oh, your Uru can talk. Is that weird? Normal Urus don't talk. Or at least it's extremely rare. Is this a new clone variant? Maybe I should study it. Clone? Urus reproduce through cloning. May I keep yours for research? No way! That's a shame. Have you been experimenting on living people? Like brain in a vat stuff? Brain in a vat? Right. Yes, I remember now. I need to clear some redundant experiment data. Huh? Oh, cool. Alright, so boss fight. Ah, cool. Less cool. Boom, first try. Ooh, you're impressive. Oh, is she a robot? You and your Uru. It feels like you've broken free from the constraints of this world. What does that even mean? I spent my whole life trying to decipher the underlying code of this world. Those disasters, the one that strike without warning, are a riddle no one has ever been able to solve. They call to people like us, those who seek knowledge no matter the cost. That word again, disaster. So you experimented on people to help you solve this riddle? Scientific progress is always built on a foundation of countless sacrificed lives. Only by exhausting every possible branch of inquiry can you uncover one true answer. You and I, we're not so different. We really are. The power I see inside of you, it holds the potential I've been chasing. Like perfectly calibrated data, it avoids every wrong answer. We're trapped in a time loop, just like your brain in a vat was. Do you know anything about it? A time loop, it all makes sense now. That's a power many would dream of having. Trust me, it's not as great as it sounds. We can't escape it. We're just repeating the same days over and over. This world occasionally is struck by a catastrophe, and when it happens, there's nothing we can do. It always happens without warning or mercy. Maybe someone like you, someone with infinite time, is the only hope for this world. We don't have infinite time. It's a shame. There's nothing else I can do now. To meet you, even here at the end, brings me some comfort. For us, tomorrow will come as if nothing has changed. Are you sure of that? Nothing at all? In this whirlpool of time, I suspect you'll eventually make all the difference and reach the heart of the world. May your journey be full of mysteries and answers. Cool. Black Tortoise defeat Jia is the achievement we just got. Very cool. Alright. Almost looks like the dancing spinny thing. I forget what they're called. Oh. Puppet? Losing cohesion? Alright. More puzzles. I'm very curious now if we went back to that spot earlier. Bad end, puppet dance moves. She fell to her knees in front of a confessional room while the red dancing shoes spun. I really hate that it auto advances there. And there's no reason for it. Like, there's no reason for it to auto advance. Because it's not like it's queued up to any musical anything. The very next, this line, wow, you defeated Juan Wu, that has an, like, that, the end cards progressing on their own without me saying, I'm done reading this, is probably my biggest critique of this game right now. And it's so easy to fix. It would be so easy to fix. And that's part of what makes it such a big critique, is it's such an obvious, like, dumb thing for them not to do. Ron Wu? Just a name, don't worry about it. When you say strange things like that, it makes me worry more. This time, the memory fragment was a story about someone who danced endlessly. Hey Uru, what do you think the world looked like to that brain in a jar? Huh? What if we're more alike than we think? What if we are the brains in jars too, trapped in some container repeating the same cycle, not knowing when it'll all end? There's a lot going on in Mechanical City, it seems, but the experience certainly seems to have helped you grow. Are all those things we experienced even real? Every time we leave this place, the world resets again. Have we changed anything? Zhangji once dreamt he was a butterfly. In the dream, he felt truly free, but when he woke up, he became lost in thought. Was the butterfly dreaming of Zhangji now? Whether you are butterfly or human, the one who is thinking at this very moment, that is you. So when you became a butterfly, think like a butterfly. And when you're a person, think and live as a person. Because as long as you're thinking, you are you. And Xi is real. I remember all the things that we've been through together. Even though I've lost the memories from before, I know we'll get them back. Everything we've experienced together, that's proof that Xi is truly Xi. You're being surprisingly serious, Uru. No, what's surprising is that your usual dopey self is thinking about deep things like this. No, wait, you're a dummy, Uru. The truth of a person's existence is woven from the memories they share with others. Keep collecting memory fragments, we'll find the truth, someday. Here, I've turned the memory fragment you found into a bell chime. Drums, it looks like? Cool. Alright. I don't don't think we've got enough to unlock any of these. Technically we could unlock this. You know what? Sure. I fully intend to unlock all of them, so. With 30 in our pocket, it's weird that like going over one didn't trigger the thing. With 30 in our pocket, we could upgrade one of our level 2s to a level 3. Or don't have enough for that. Restart the loop. Yes. Move my mouse out of the way. See, like, the mouse one is annoying. I wish it wasn't the case, but I'm betting that that's like some like obscure, difficult to reproduce, like, or just convoluted in some way bug. Like, that's the programmer in me is sympathetic to that because it's probably something that they are aware of and they went looking for and they're like, we just don't have time to figure it out. Or they haven't seen it on their machines and it's some wrinkle of, you know, the exact setup that I've got. And so it's unreported. I don't know. Could be a bunch of stuff. But the end screens advancing on their own, that's a design decision that they made, which I think is just really boneheaded. And that's why it's so annoying, you know? Hey. I feel like this is the one that we were supposed to get next. And we've jumped ahead a little bit with one of our others. So, still don't have the stuff necessary to get that. We've been in here, but apparently we can't advance beyond that point. There's no branch coming off of that yet. Can't complete that. Let's see. We've got choices. We've got a bunch of choices. I think, all right, so if I'm reading this correctly, right, the thick line means that there is like a valid route to an instrument that we could take. Like we could do something here and that would lead us to an instrument. So let's check this out. Let's see what we can find. Because there's a couple of options. We could easily stumble into something else that we can do now. So from here, there's stuff going on up top that we haven't figured out. It's also technically we could go back to the Misty Forest, which I think probably not something we want to do, but technically an option. Nope, not like that. I'm glad that we're not taking damage in the water. That would make me sad. Why didn't we air dash just then? Wonder if there's a limit, like, does that not reset it? Doing all the wrong inputs here. There we go, finally. It's not even that complicated, I just did a bad job. Can we? No, okay. Whoa. Cool. Okay. Nope, that killed us. Oh, that guy got us so good. Making headway. It's all good. There is apparently a time thing over here. Ooh. Into this thing. Okay. I guess in case you come through the other way and don't have that particular ability, get back. I don't know. That's a little weird, complicated, but I'm not against it. Do we think that the clouds are going to be like worse? All right, and then this is indicating we don't know anything about the route now, which is exciting. Alright, not making any headway on him. Right, hole in the ground there. Boy, we're just going, huh? We'll just live without that one. Okay. Nice. I like finding pearls. Oh, cool. Opening up shortcuts is also very delightful. Design. Can you fly? Not at all. I can fly. Uru can too. I invented a flying machine. Would it let you fly? Not really. It's a machine that flies, not for flying. Tie-in drone tech, see? A biomechanical bird, remote controlled. It's not really ready for mass production yet. We're currently running test flights. Want to try it out ahead of release? Kind of looks like a Uru. What exactly do I look like to you? It'll cost 50 souls to ensure your flight test. Sure. Try not to break it. This Flappy Bird. I'll be honest, I'm not good at Flappy Bird. This is much more generous than Flappy Bird, though. Excellent. Wow, I got some great data from that run. Here's a reward for participating in the test. Thanks, but what are you planning to use the bird for? Probably scouting out Fire Island. That biomechanical bird is a great scout. It's been really dangerous there lately. People have been mistaken for monsters. Really? Yeah, best stay away from that and let the drones like this find out what's going on. Cool. All right, another egg. I will admit that the fact that there's a good chance that the egg is to a charm that we've already gotten before does kind of hurt the excitement level for the charm. Like, I'm a realist. Like, it's probably gonna be another, you know, +2 health or +1. I assume. Oh, that's interesting. That's solid. I was assuming that was gonna hurt me, but then it didn't. Oof. All right. I was not expecting just a normal dude. I was expecting a boss. Alright, we'll do this boss and then we'll call it an episode. Stone Spirit. Or Spirit Stone. I don't know why I read that backwards. Wow. You got me so good. Let's actually, alright. I do need to go. I am unfortunately out of recording time this morning, but I'll be back this evening to stream this on Twitch and, you know, yeah, have a good time. So, yes, we're gonna end it here. We'll tackle that boss again in our next episode. So all we got to do is just run over this way, and it should be easier because we opened this little bit, so we should be able to just up to him. So, cool. YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.